Well, good day to you on a grey day here, which promises rain, but promises way beyond that what should be a really good game of football. The stands are packed here, people have done everything they can to get here. Indeed, the roads outside were pretty badly clogged, but I think most of the traffic issues have been settled, and indeed, I think most people have now got through the turnstiles and are well covered up against the elements, whatever they may throw at us over the next hour or two. One glance and you know where we are. It is one of the most recognisable arenas for the beautiful game in the world, and boy does it add to the occasion. We've got underway here pretty promptly. And that'll go straight through to the keeper. Nolan brings it forward, going through. Nolan! That's a half-decent try.
Well, to put it this way, he's probably made better decisions.
He's pinged one through here. Oh, well defended, that had to be done. Oh no, it's an own goal!
Oh, it's an unusual turn of events, and it was an honest attempt to help out, and I suppose it can happen to anyone.
Fortuitous as it may have been, they all count one.
Well, you can't ask for much better than that, Peter. Bang, bang, two in double quick time.
Seems now to be all about width.
Well, when you have the personnel to create in wide areas, then they need to see as much of the ball as possible.
He's gone for it! It's there! Hot knife through butter! They have done it again!
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition look completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves.
Is there any support? He might not need it. Plays it out to the wing. Back into the middle. It's a brilliant interception. He could have been in, just needed a better final ball.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Goes for goal! Clears it out of harm's way. All this over the line. Just brushed off the ball there. Danger averted for now. He's left his man. And it's half-time here.
Well, every time they've gone through the gears, Peter, they've looked like scoring. So provided they can stay well clear of the handbrake, they ought to be completely out of sight fairly soon.
A half of massive entertainment and excitement. A two-goal margin, yes, but all things still possible. And we're already back underway here. De Prévy could move up a gear here. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Turns and goes back. Managed to get it away. Bordeaux have it back and they can go again. Aimed long and direct. There really wasn't very much in that. Not far away from being a telling final ball.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
No, that's not the ball he wanted.
This defence is wary about opposition pace.
So they're just not getting too tight.
Yeah, they know that if they step up, their keeper could get a whole lot busier.
Keeper goes long. Koscielny gets into the right position to intercept. Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? It's a fine run and he's happy to keep going. Can he finish? Yes! And the lead is extended still further.
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front. They really commit forward in numbers too. It was all very well drilled.
He's had a go! Another chance! Back of the net! That's no fluke, it's what he was there for. Bordeaux making consecutive changes here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
So is this the start of a comeback? Forward it goes. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. And that's that. So they bask in their win, a genuinely professional performance and a result which is well deserved. What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
It was a very good game, played in the right space.
Well, whatever time of day or night it is with you, welcome along to a game which is threatened, I have to tell you, by a rather forbidding weather forecast. The expectation is for quite heavy rain as the game grows older this evening. It hasn't arrived just yet, but it will do shortly. Glad to report, though, that that hasn't affected the crowd, who are here in good number and indeed in good voice. And the game will be underway very soon. Certainly this is a very, very impressive venue. Quite a sight to behold. The action has already started. Well, that had to be more accurate.
Guingamp have made it clear what they're trying to do for me, Peter.
What are they trying to do?
Well, I think they're making the pitch as big as possible to work both flanks into better supply routes.
Can he score? Just off target.
Well, that's just unfortunate. Really, really unfortunate.
That's a poor kick by the keeper, he's just given it straight back. Going through. Guingamp have been scoring with pleasing consistency. Goals in each of the last 5 games. Nolan. Timely intervention. Nothing wrong with that tackle, ball won cleanly. Coached through there. Played into the middle. Forward it goes. Now the counter. It's one! Goal!
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
A 1-0 lead. Oh, no question, that's a foul. He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
It's broken loose. Brings it forward. That'll be the last act of the first half. There we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
At least, Peter, not conceding another goal has kept them in this game, and they can up their response in this second half.
Leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. Already up and running for the second half.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Looking to break out here. In towards the middle. Can he finish? No mistake! And with that goal comes comfort. However they tried to stand in his way, he just was not to be denied.
Oh, this fella's as slippery as an eel the way he freed himself to score. I mean, for that defence, it was a case of, now you've got him, now you don't. Brilliant.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, at 1-0, this contest was still nicely poised, but now that it's gone to 2, mindsets are affected a lot more. Winning belief one way and that losing feeling the other.
Going for goal! Yes! And they are pulling clear here.
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
3 3 without reply. This is becoming a stroll.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Oh, well defended. That had to be done. Clears it out of harm's way. It's gone for a throw-in. Well, there's going to be a change now with the ball out of play. Well, the referee's seen the board and he's going to allow a double change to go ahead now. Tries to get it forward quickly. He's got options out wide. Oh, great defending, that needed doing. He'll have a dip! Aimed long and direct. Tries to get it forward quickly. Plays it out to the wing. And it's got through. There is the final whistle. A demolition, destruction, annihilation. They simply ran away with it. Well, hello and welcome to what amounts to football heaven. It doesn't get a whole lot better than this. The conditions are utopian. The sky is blue and the players are with us for a football match so widely and keenly anticipated. Truly, this is pristine, and the level of expectation and excitement is reflected in the smiling faces of the crowd. They know it means so much, and they also experience between them a great sense of privilege at being able to attend this most special of games. Certainly this is a very, very impressive venue, quite a sight to behold. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Neymar, surely. He has an array of skills that can elevate the quality of a match or change its course with a flash of brilliance. His talent can take this game to a higher level of excitement, and I hope it does.
I think the opposition defence agree too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches. Can he finish? Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Oh, that's a sparkling save, absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Boots it to safety. Neymar goes looking. Di Maria has been included in the starting 11 for the first time in some weeks. Just a keeper to beat! And that has been clubbed away. The defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. The shot's on! And that really should have hit the net.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Good challenge, he just stood firm.
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what do they try to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
Paris Saint-Germain are the league's top scorers, formidable in front of goal. Mbappe. Verratti tries lifting it over. Kimpembe. Forward it goes. And it's Di Maria. Di Maria. Now it's Di Maria. Hoists it high. Crosses it in low. Tries to get it forward quickly. And it's half-time here. So both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. Some first-half thoughts?
Unspectacular, but solid, and that solidity could yet be the foundation for them to go on and win.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. And a header! No, he couldn't get the direction he needed.
Now that was a slick move, and there were several options in the box to pick out.
Idrissa Gueye gathers from the goal kick. Mbappe. Paris Saint-Germain were grateful to the genius of their... Just the goalkeeper to beat!
This defence just doesn't trust itself to play a higher line.
Frighten the people getting in behind.
Yeah, absolutely. It just opens up the opportunity of not only strikers getting behind, but the runners from midfield too.
Shoots! It's a goal! The breakthrough arrives at last!
An exhibition in how to finish with a minimum of fuss.
So we have our breakthrough.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency, and they can get right back into this.
Crosses it in.
Paris Saint-Germain are definitely going about this the right way.
Well, hit and hope is just about the sum of it, isn't it, Jim?
Just has to be done.
It's gone a long way up and away. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
And it's Gay. Bernat has come steaming up from the back for this. Nolan. Aimed long and direct. A real chance to break. That's the sort of defending that is going to upset the opposition. It already has, actually.
Well, closing him down first, Peter, is a very necessary step in preventing them from building attacks.
Paris Saint-Germain, their final change.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Marco Verratti. Neymar looking to run onto it. Neymar. Oh, really good feet from him. Idrissa has a swing at it! They've done it! They have come roaring back! Lovely goal, perfect poise to set himself for the strike. The changes then in quick succession. Paris Saint-Germain grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Paris Saint-Germain surely know by now that they've put so much work into producing the equaliser that they'll battle on for a winner. You know, it's all...
And a shot! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Kurzawa tries to get it forward quickly. Neymar is he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. So that's it. It is all over. A very good game of football. No winner, but both sets of fans have got their money's worth. Well, welcome everyone to a part of the world where the game of football is so important. There is a healthy tension, great expectation building up here as we head towards kick-off. It's a bit grey overhead, and indeed the forecast is for a drop or two of rain as the day grows older. He'll have a dip! Just swings wide.
Oh, and it's such a good effort, and maybe the target really should have been hit.
Nolan, over to the left. Marseille haven't lost any of their last 5 home games. Mondonda gets it upfield. It's gone out for a throw-in. Vas. Good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
Gets it back.
Marseille have made it clear what they're trying to do for me, Peter.
What are they trying to do?
Well, I think they're making the pitch.
Hits one! There it is! Swift, incisive, deadly, all done in a matter of seconds.
Quick, decisive and unerring, a textbook example of how to turn defence into counter-attack. That'll do for me every time.
Deadlock broken, has a swing at it! What about it? Marseille are all square. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Now that's what I call finishing, right in the corner. He knew instinctively who was square and didn't need to waste any time weighing things up. That's a cracking goal.
Marseille grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again.
Marseille must be pretty concerned about this fixture pile-up.
Yeah, and when you've got fixture congestion, it only takes an injury or two and it can heap more pressure on a very difficult spell.
Nolan. Looking to get with... Can he put it away? Forward it goes. He's in! Can he finish? Oh, and he's got good distance. Who's chasing? Tries to get it forward quickly. And it's half-time here. Genuinely interesting game here. Very, very watchable. 2 goals, 1 each. That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. The action has already resumed here. Played back in. Shot at goal! It's a goal! And they've got their lead back. Given such an open invitation, he was always going to shoot.
Yeah, and teamwork was key to that. A beautiful piece of engineering to set him free in the box.
So we have a breakthrough. Hits one! It's bounced out! And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. Marseille have turned to their bench and we're going to have a substitution. That's been won straight back. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Payet! And it's Saka. Shots up, shoots! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close. This defence is wary about opposition pace.
So they're just not getting too tight?
Yeah, they know that if they step up, their keeper could get a whole lot busier.
And it's Saka. Well played, he saw that coming. Good
This is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
Well, this isn't the time to talk about risks now, Jim, is it? They just have to hurl everything at it and hope for a break.
Spot on, Peter.
Surely a shot. Big chance! And the lead stays intact, just.
That was extremely good focus from the keeper, and it could turn out to be quite a significant moment.
Aimed long and direct. That's a brilliant interception. There will be a throw-in. Marseille have decided now is the time to make their final change.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able. There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Strip. Just a few more moments for them to hang on. And now they can launch a counter. So time is nearly up. One final twist, perhaps. There is the final whistle. Well, whatever the shortcomings on either side, it was a great game to watch. Just one between them. Well, good evening to you wherever you are in the world. We are just about ready for the action here. Kickoff is imminent. The team's indeed with us very soon, having exchanged their various pleasantries. What I have to tell you is that the weather may not be great for the duration of the evening. The clouds yet to open, but one suspects that they will pretty shortly, and when the rain comes, we are warned to expect plenty of it. It is a venue this which simply adds to the spectacle of the game it stages. One of the most impressive arenas in this part of the world. The action has already started. It's coming on the right now. What's on? You can get that clear. Nolan. Gone a long way up and away. Shoots! And it's a goal! Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Deadlock broken. It's 1-0.
And that ought to be the trigger for a really exciting and entertaining game from here on.
To get it forward quickly. Hardly anything between the sides, and it's 1-0. Musk shot a goal! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Seems now to be all about width.
Well, when you have the personnel to create in wide areas, then they need to see as much of the ball as possible.
Cut out in the nick of time. Well weighted. Can he find a shot's on? Driving on now, what can they conjure from here? Turns and goes back.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
And the first half is done. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
I'm sure they'll be very happy with their first half performance and the scoreline. They'll definitely want to maintain their momentum now and finish the job.
Leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. If you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference.
They're actually not getting too tight, which is interesting.
No.
It's probably cautionary. Don't dive in, try to pinch it or intercept so nobody can get in behind.
Just brushed off the ball there.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
Well, hit and hope is just about the sum of it, isn't it, Jim?
Well, there's no two ways about it. This is what they have to do.
Floats one over. And the ball is out of play.
Well, you have to feel a little for the player being taken off here. I think he's been made the scapegoat after that, but I guess something had to be done. I suppose it did need a little change.
Aimed low and direct. He's one, has a hit! That is a great ball, but not a great finish.
Well, I think they can breathe a massive sigh of relief then. Such a let-off. There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
He's got away.
Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
Forward it goes.
This is good ball retention, and it should be enough from here, but they want to double their advantage.
And a header! Knocks it away. So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
It's being played forward. It's a good run. The referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Terrific contest. It really might have tipped either way. The margins were tiny, just a goal in it, but that was enough.
And there's a lot more to read into this game than just the scoreline.
Well, sadly for those who are exposed to the elements, I'm afraid that the clouds have opened up and it is teeming down here. There are some fans who are going to get very, very wet. Having said which, there are almost no empty seats. It is a terrific turnout under the circumstances. There's nowhere else to go, in truth, if you want to see this much-anticipated game. So, come rain or come shine, we are here and really looking forward to it. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely picture perfect for a game of this nature. The action has already started. He's left his man. Gets it back. And here's the chance to counter. Ball forward. What does he try from here? Back into the middle. And he's made sure that that won't get through. Looking to get within range. Shot at goal! Goal! The breakthrough strike!
And as soon as they made that error in midfield, they didn't have time to react before the ball hit the net. Very much a lesson learned.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Yeah, and they know there's plenty of work left in this one, Peter, before they can actually say that the job is over.
Nice were imperious when the two sides last met, and the fans are asking for more of the same. Ball's out on the left now. Point-blank header! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra...
Tries his luck! Oh, great save, real class.
Well, as tests go, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
That's been levered clear. Hardly anything between the sides, and it's 1-0. Referee has just said play on. Nolan. And now the breakaway. Oh, great ball! Dante gets good distance on it. Oh, good interception. Aimed long and direct. He's looked long this time. Chance to break. And back to base. The through ball, looking to shoot, and that has been clubbed away. Oh, and with that the half-time whistle goes. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now. How would you review the first half?
A lead that's fully justified for me. They've shown some excellent counter-attacking now, and it's paying dividends.
Leading 1-0 at the break. We're ready up and running for the second half.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Nolan. Nice seek a performance here which reflects rather better on the boss. He's taken a fair amount of criticism in the wake of the last game.
Yeah, but he brought the criticism upon himself by making substitutions that didn't really make sense. They added confusion when he really needed cohesion.
Great ball, and now the shot. And the finish. They've done it!
That's always a great sight, you know, on a football pitch. Nimble-footed, showed great balance and a really cool head to finish. And that kind of dribbling is really smart.
Nice grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
It's pulsating, it's absorbing, and it's hugely entertaining. Every single player is giving everything.
Going through. He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be out-muscled.
They're actually not getting too tight, which is interesting. It's probably cautionary. Don't dive in, try to pinch it or intercept so nobody can get in behind.
Shapes to shoot! And somehow he managed to miss it.
You get the feeling that whoever scores the next goal here will be the winners of this tie. They can't afford to waste chances like that, though.
We have got changes here, from both sides, in fact. In with a header! And in it goes! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
Well, look, it's often the timing of the jump that dictates what you can do with any header, and if you get it slightly wrong, then you'll struggle, but that was beautifully met, it really was.
So we have a breakthrough.
Well, I think you can write this lot off at your peril. It's been a joy to watch them hold themselves right back into it. Now, can they hang on?
Going for goal! He scored! We thought it was over! It's all square once more! Really outwitted one-on-one. Once more, he gets the better of the keeper.
Oh, that's excellent composure because the keeper put as much pressure on as he could by not committing sooner.
Has a hit! And that's that. Well, nobody is totally satisfied, but it was a more than decent game, a super watch, and it ends in a draw. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?